And he says to the woman, boy, has God indeed said you shall not eat of every tree of the garden? He basically says, you can't have nothing, okay? And that's how temptation always happens, okay? The first thing and it's the same playbook every time. You would think that we would notice it, that he comes the same way, the same time, the same way with everybody, on every issue. What he does is he minimizes what you have, and he maximizes what you don't have. Okay? He minimizes what you can do, and he maximizes what you can't do. Okay? It's the same trick every time. You would think that we would know it by now. You know what? If your great-great-grandparents saw the way you live today, okay? If the great-grandparents of Americans, okay, came back and visited their great-great-grandchildren that are here now and saw the way we live today, and then saw how angry people are today, okay? You know, they would say, okay, now let me check this out. Okay, now y'all angry. Okay, we're angry. And they look at what we can do today as compared to what we don't do. So they say, okay, let me see how you live. Let me walk with you, okay? And then they say, okay, so what, you mean you can, it's time to do your clothes. It's time to wash clothes. So you can take your clothes and put it into a plastic bag. You don't have to make a basket because great-great-grandmama had to make the basket. You got a disposable garbage bag you can put your clothes in and take it down to the laundromat, okay, and put some coins in the laundromat and wash all of your clothes at the laundromat, okay, in less than 2 hours. And y'all looking at me like, laundromat? Y'all looking at me like, laundromat? We don't go to a laundromat. Say, what, you don't even got to go to the laundromat? I mean, it's a blessing to be able to go to they had to wash their clothes on rocks. They had to make their own soap. Okay, they would scrub it on scrub board, one piece of clothes at a time. And they had to hang it on the line and make it dry. Then they had to iron it, all that kind of stuff. Man, all you got to do is throw your stuff in the washing machine, throw a cup of liquid in there. You don't even have a cup anymore. You got a little ball. You just throw that thing in there, hit the thing, close it up, and you done washed your clothes. And all you got to do is take it and put it in the dryer, hit a button, boom, they're dry. All you got to throw them in the drawer. Okay, what, you don't even have to, no rocks, no scrub board, nothing, and you mad? What you mad about? To see a movie, they would have to get up, go downtown and go to a show, and you got 20 trillion movies that you can watch right now on your telephone. You can eat anything your great-great-grandparents many of them didn't know what full was ever like. What being full was like. Okay? And you can not only eat every day until you are stuffed, but you can eat pretty much anything you want to stuff yourself on. Okay? You get around in luxury, in cars that travel 100 miles an hour, but you break it down to 70. Okay? And get there every now and then you break it down to 70, okay? You know? Yeah, and you can get where you're going, and you're living. You got air conditioning that would blow their mind. That would blow great-grandmama's mind. You mean you actually got cold air coming into your house and hot air? You complaining because I'm too hot, I'm too cold, because there is a 2-degree difference between your comfort level. A 2 degree. Oh, I'm too hot in here. Or let me adjust it 2 degrees lower, okay? And they used to wonder how in the world they was going to make it. Kids, y'all get out of this house. It's too hot to be in this house. That's how they control. That was air conditioning to them. Y'all getting out the house. That was air conditioning. Okay, and we are angry. I think that they would at the end of this visit, Grandma would be going to the backyard. You say, "Hey, where you going, Grandma? I'm about to braid me a switch." Because what has happened in our culture is people have maximized the small, and they have minimized this great life that we have under this system that we are currently living under. Okay? Nobody's ever lived like you live. Nobody has even been close to having the ease of life that you currently experience. Nobody. I'm talking about kings. I'm not talking about common people. There has been no king that you read about that has lived with your level of comfort that you currently live in today. That's what he does. We're under temptation, people. We're under temptation. The nation is under temptation. Can I get any clearer?